Midway 1942. How the US Navy outwitted Japan. Imagine a vast ocean, the fate of nations hanging in the balance. The Battle of Midway, a clash of titans, stands as a testament to strategic brilliance and the pivotal moment that shifted the course of World War II in the Pacific. This is the story of how the US Navy, against all odds, outmaneuvered and outfought a seemingly invincible Japanese fleet. Japan's ambition in 1942 knew no bounds. Their sights were set on Midway Atoll, a small, seemingly insignificant island in the vast Pacific. Operation MI, the Japanese plan, aimed to seize Midway, crippling American power projection and solidifying Japan's dominance. Midway's strategic importance cannot be overstated. It served as a vital American airbase, a stepping stone for projecting power further into the Pacific. Control of Midway would effectively neutralize American offensive capabilities in the region. The Japanese, however, made a critical miscalculation. They underestimated the resolve of the American forces, and more importantly, their intelligence capabilities. This underestimation would prove to be their undoing. The Japanese naval force assembled for Operation MI was formidable. It included a staggering 11 battleships, a testament to their naval might. This immense firepower was intended to overwhelm any potential American resistance. At the heart of the Japanese fleet were 4 aircraft carriers: Akagi, Kaga, Soryu, and Hiryu. These carriers represented the cutting edge of naval aviation, capable of launching devastating airstrikes. They were the pride of the Japanese Navy. The Japanese operation involved approximately 7,000 personnel, a massive undertaking reflecting the scale of their ambition. This large contingent was necessary to secure and fortify Midway after its capture. The Japanese air power was equally impressive, boasting around 270 aircraft. Among these were the Mitsubishi A6M-0 fighters, renowned for their speed, maneuverability, and deadly effectiveness. They were considered the best fighters in the world at the time. Unbeknownst to the Japanese, their meticulously crafted plan had a fatal flaw. American codebreakers had achieved a monumental breakthrough, deciphering Japanese naval codes. This intelligence coup revealed the details of Operation MI, giving the Americans a crucial advantage. Armed with this knowledge, the American response was swift and decisive. They deployed every available resource to defend Midway, preparing for the inevitable clash. The fate of the Pacific hung in the balance. The American naval strength, while smaller than the Japanese, was not to be underestimated. It centered around 3 aircraft carriers: Enterprise, Hornet, and Yorktown. These carriers, though fewer in number, were manned by skilled pilots and equipped with capable aircraft. Supporting the carriers were 7 cruisers and 15 destroyers, providing essential escort and firepower. These ships were crucial for protecting the carriers and engaging enemy surface vessels. The American air power consisted of roughly 260 aircraft, a mix of fighters, dive bombers, and torpedo bombers. While numerically inferior to the Japanese, these aircraft were flown by determined pilots ready to defend their nation. A remarkable feat of engineering played a crucial role in the American defense. The Yorktown, heavily damaged at the Battle of the Coral Sea, was miraculously repaired in just days. This incredible effort ensured its participation in the pivotal battle. The battle commenced with a devastating initial Japanese airstrike on Midway Atoll. The attack inflicted significant damage on the island's infrastructure and air defenses. This was the opening salvo in a desperate struggle for control. The American response was immediate and relentless. Waves of American aircraft launched from the carriers, seeking to strike back at the Japanese fleet. The skies above Midway became a battleground. The turning point of the battle arrived when American dive bombers caught the Japanese carriers at their most vulnerable. Japanese planes were being rearmed and refueled on the flight decks, creating a scene of chaos and destruction. The sinking of the Japanese carriers Akagi, Kaga, and Soryu in rapid succession marked a decisive moment. These devastating blows crippled the Japanese fleet and shattered their offensive capabilities. The tide of the battle had turned. The Hiryu, the last remaining Japanese carrier, launched a counterattack, inflicting damage on the Yorktown. However, the Hiryu was eventually located and sunk, completing the destruction of the Japanese carrier force. The Americans also suffered a significant loss with the sinking of the Yorktown. Despite its valiant efforts, the carrier succumbed to the damage inflicted by Japanese aircraft. Its sacrifice was not in vain. American dive bomber tactics proved to be exceptionally effective. By exploiting the vulnerabilities of the Japanese carriers during rearming, they inflicted maximum damage. This tactical advantage was crucial to the American victory. The Japanese made several critical tactical errors. One of the most significant was the lack of adequate combat air patrol, leaving their carriers exposed to American attacks. This oversight proved to be fatal. The casualties and losses on both sides were staggering. The Japanese lost 4 aircraft carriers, 1 cruiser, and hundreds of experienced pilots and air crew. These losses were irreplaceable and severely weakened their naval aviation capabilities. The Americans lost the Yorktown and the USS Hammond, along with numerous aircraft and personnel. While a heavy price, it was a cost they were willing to pay to secure victory. The Battle of Midway demonstrated that numerical superiority alone does not guarantee victory. American intelligence and tactical innovation allowed them to overcome the Japanese numerical advantage. This strategic advantage proved to be the deciding factor. The Battle of Midway shattered the myth of Japanese invincibility. The defeat had a profound psychological impact on both sides, boosting American morale and shaking Japanese confidence. The aura of invincibility was gone. The battle effectively halted the Japanese advance across the Pacific. It prevented them from seizing Midway and further expanding their sphere of influence. The Japanese offensive momentum was broken. Midway marked a decisive shift in the momentum of the war in favor of the Allies. It paved the way for future Allied offensives and ultimately contributed to the Allied victory in the Pacific. The tide had turned. The Battle of Midway stands as a crucial turning point in World War II. It is a testament to the courage, skill, and strategic brilliance of the U.S. Navy. The final visuals of the Midway Memorial serve as a solemn reminder of the sacrifices made in defense of freedom. The Battle of Midway was more than just a naval engagement. It was a clash of ideologies, a struggle for control of the Pacific, and a pivotal moment in world history. Understanding this battle is crucial for appreciating the sacrifices made and the strategic decisions that shaped the outcome of World War II. If you found this documentary insightful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth historical analyses. Share this video with your friends and family who are interested in military history and the Pacific theater of World War II. Consider leaving a comment below with your thoughts on the Battle of Midway and its significance. Your support helps us create more educational content.